The United States took over a lot of land from Mexico, but how did they do it? Well, in 1846, the US and Mexico were fighting a war over Texas. The US wanted all of this land, but Mexico was like, no, we want all of this land. This included California, Nevada, Utah, most of Arizona, all of New Mexico, and parts of Colorado and Wyoming. In 1910, there was a revolution in Mexico, and the US took advantage of this and took even more land from them. They didn't even give Mexico the money for this land either. They just took it. The US was basically like, hey, we want to buy some more land from you, and Mexico was like, well, when Mexico won their independence from Spain in 1821, they inherited a ton of debt from Spain. And when the US was buying all of their land, Mexico was like, sweet, I can pay off my debt with this money. So they weren't really thinking about keeping all of this land when they sold it to the US also. At the time, there wasn't really a push for Mexican Americans to stay in this area. In fact, many Mexicans were encouraged to move to Mexico. Okay, here's some more land. Please stop fighting us. So they made a deal. The US got all this land, and Mexico got $15 million. So they fought a war, and the US won. They took all of this land, but that wasn't enough for them. In 1853, the US made a deal with Mexico where they bought a bunch more land from them. But wait, there's more. The US has had this land for so long now that it's just a part of their country. They fought a war, made a deal, and took advantage of a revolution. Plus, if Mexico ever tried to take this land back, the US would probably fight back, and no one wants another war between the US and Mexico. So why doesn't Mexico just take back their land? Today, there are still some people who want Mexico to take back all of this land, but it's very unlikely that this will ever happen. So that's how the US took so much Mexican land. Now you're probably wondering why the US didn't just keep fighting Mexico until they got all of their land. Thanks for watching.